So just a week and a half ago, a little over a week and a half ago, my wife and I were out of the country. We were getting ready to come home the next day. And as we're sitting there on the beach, man, we just have a little time of just kind of family acknowledgement. And it's crazy, my wife was there on the beach before I was, and when I got there, man, she was already worked up, man, all slain in the spirit, right there on the little thing, man. And she says, honey, do you realize that our life is an answer to prayer? And we just begin to recall, church. We begin to recall how the house we live in is an answer to prayer, how the car we drive is an answer to prayer, that our children are an answer to prayer, that our work is an answer to prayer, that our marriage is an answer to prayer, that even our trials have been an answer to our prayers. And it was crazy because the more we acknowledged what God had done, the greater our faith began to multiply. And as we began to pray, we had more confidence about what we were asking for when we reflected on the prayers that God had already answered. And what I'm saying is that there needs to be a little bit more acknowledgement in the house of God. Is there anybody that can testify today that the house you live in is an answer to prayer? That the car you drive is an answer to prayer? That the one you're married to is an answer to prayer? You might not feel like it today, but fake a praise with me today. Praise him for the one you're married to. Can somebody testify that your work is an answer to prayer? That getting out of the hospital was an answer to prayer? Getting your kids in school was an answer to prayer? The degree on your wall is an answer to prayer? That being protected is an answer to prayer? Anybody know your children is an answer to prayer? Anybody know your trial is an answer to prayer? You don't want to praise him for the trial, but remember you prayed, Lord, build my faith. Lord, grow my character. You prayed, Lord, make me like Jesus. So even the trial was an answer to your prayer. Can somebody praise him that he hears? Can you praise him that before he calls, he's already answered, and you got more answers than you have denials to your prayers?